Breaking at 10 tonight, at least 3 children were hurt in a drive-by shooting in Statesville.
It happened just a short time ago. There are multiple scenes, all still very active right now. Want to get out to one of them where Fox 46's Ryan Kruger is live on New Bern Avenue. And Ryan, it's been chaos there so far.
Yeah, absolutely right, Brian. It's really morphed into one giant scene. It starts a couple blocks to my west. It ends back behind me to my east. Now, I want to be transparent here. We've not yet gotten any confirmation from Statesville police as far as the number of shootings that they are working. However, I have been speaking to 2 different city council members. They tell me they are hearing from police that at least 3, they described them as 3 children who were shot in these shootings, not clear on any kind of their ages. Now, I will say we personally heard the shots from the second shooting. It was about 8:30 this evening. We were a couple blocks away at the intersection of New Bern and Wilson W. Lee Boulevard. We were speaking with witnesses about this first shooting where we were told 2 children were shot. And that's when suddenly we heard a series of gunshots that was coming. We have now been told from a house about a block away from me at the intersection of New Bern and 4th Avenue. That all happened about 8:30. I'm going to show you video that we were able to gather literally seconds after we heard those gunshots. You saw police, you saw neighbors running a couple blocks away here to New Bern and 4th. It was pure chaos that was out here. You saw fights between neighbors and witnesses. There were shell casings all over the ground at multiple different scenes. We saw vehicles that had their windows shot out. What's really sad is that at least in front of the house where that first shooting took place, there were kids' toys right there in the front yard, and that's why witnesses and city leaders were telling us that there were children that were hurt by those gunshots. Now, at one point in time, a local city councilwoman, Doris Allen, was on the scene. She was screaming at neighbors, witnesses, telling them that somebody needs to come forward and turn the shooters into the police.
Our children are getting hurt in the street, and it's not right. It's not right. And people need to be held accountable for their actions. And we as a city, and as a community, we take responsibility and give all the information that we have, and those people that was doing this shooting to be held accountable for what they done, and these babies.
And again, no confirmation on any ages of any of the victims or their condition. One city council member did tell me that when the second shooting broke out, that it was actually police officers who picked up that victim, put them in the back of the squad car, and personally drove them to the hospital. I can tell you there are several different agencies out here. At one point in time, Statesville Police was trying to control the scene. It really has started to calm down, at least in the last half hour or so. It's not clear, though, how long it's going to be taking police to gather more information. They are still out here working this scene, which again has basically formed into one giant scene. There is crime scene tape that really literally goes about 3.5 blocks, maybe 4 blocks up and down New Bern Avenue right now as police are out here trying to investigate, work the scene. So again, we're still waiting to hear from police as far as the total number of victims, as far as any suspects. We're not hearing anything along those lines. So a lot of details that have to be worked out. So we're going to keep on following this story. So be sure to tune in to Good Day Charlotte tomorrow morning as we try to get you the very latest. But for now, we are live in Statesville. Ryan Kruger, Fox 46.